I was saying, I think you're absolutely right that hold on, there's this echo deal I need to figure out here. So he got it. And underneath, wait, sorry. Yeah, hello? There we go. Oh, yeah. Um, so okay, here, hold on. Let me get this going here. Okay, perfect. Well, hello everybody, Grant Chapman here. Today is our Wednesday sales call about sales, marketing, how to move products, how to follow up, and all of that. But today we're going to be talking about how to sell our Wellspa, which is an amazing device that we just launched, or will be launched actually in Canada on the 27th, and then in the United States, most likely in early or late December. They said fourth quarter or possibly the beginning of next year, which is totally fine. But we were just mentioning, Anne, thank you so much for that. That if you, as long as you spend 500 points or more, that you'll get a free collagen starting tomorrow all the way till the end of the month, which is pretty phenomenal. Collagen alone, I think, is about $124 alone, and it helps for your hair, your skin, collagen, your nails. My mom noticed a significant difference in her joints, in her hair loss. She told me that she stopped because mom has really long hair, so she would brush her hair like on the bed and then take up. My mom's super starting tomorrow, perfect. And so she'll pick up all her hair that came off or whatever, and dispose of it. But she noticed as she's taking collagen plus, she has less hair loss. So that's been really phenomenal. And you look younger as well. And it pairs well with the LumiSpa. So if you have a LumiSpa, if you're using a LumiSpa, it will actually double the collagen production in your face as well. So that's kind of nice. But today we're going to talk about the Wellspa and why the Wellspa and all of that, and how do you pre-sell it and what do you do? So okay, so why? Let's mention why first. So why should I talk about Wellspa and why should we pre-sell this Wellspa? Let me just put these pictures up here. Let me just gather some photos. Send these photos to my computer. Now, so number one, why? When I first started the Nu Skin business, this was like 2014. I was 28 years old, and the facial spa was not available yet in the United States. It wasn't available. And so when Alan came to me, he's like, Grant, we have this new technology that's going to be launched and no one has it yet. And I was like, okay, and so here's the Wellspa right here. And so why is that important to start, or even why does a launch help you launch your business? Number one, people don't have it. No one has this in the United States. So it's exclusive, it's unique, it's patented. So no one can get it. You can kind of sell it at whatever price point you want. That's another great aspect. And so what I do is when I talk to a business owner today that owns a supply chain of beauty supplies, I said, hey, we're launching a new technology that can erase cellulite. We can do body sculpting. We can move cellulite. It helps for pain relief, and it's a machine, and they have to buy gels on a monthly or a bi-monthly basis. And he was like, I'm interested in that. That's going to be huge. I love technology, anti-aging technology that has a machine, and then you have to purchase monthly gels. He looked at me and he's like, I'm interested. How do I get one? And I was just like, oh my God, like we didn't even talk anything yet. I just showed him some pictures and mentioned that there's a new technology coming out. And he's like, no, I'm a businessman. Like that's when you want to get into businesses, is when they're launching a new product or technology. And I was like, oh, this guy is so smart, like very, very akamai. And so number one, so when we started with the facial spa, and it was really easy for me to go to my friends and say, hey, there's a new technology that's not out yet. I'm doing pre-launch. Here's how it works. I do the half-face demonstration. I got some from Alan, and then I prep the market. And the same thing happened to me is I actually had to get mine from Canada. And when I brought mine in from Canada, we actually brought in 150 machines. I borrowed a chunk full of change. I borrowed money from a lot of people because these things were about $400 to $500 each. So I brought in 150 of them. And so when I brought it into the market, Denise, you met me kind of shortly after that. When I brought it into the market, like everyone was like, wait, you can't get this and it's being launched and it can lift your face in 5 minutes. I want one. And I go, well, you can't get one because I have to get them from Canada. So I need you to order 4. And they're like, well, I go, well, then I can't help you. Like, oh, that was my attitude. I was like, not to be rude, but I'm not going to bring you one. I will give you one now, but I need you to order 4 of them and then pre-sell the rest. And they were like, okay, I'm in. And that's what my friends were doing. They were buying 4 of them. I was giving them one to hold off. And then when we brought the other products in, they immediately sold their inventory before the product launched. And I went from I don't want to say 0, but I went from sleeping on my brother's couch to traveling the world in a couple of weeks, within like 3-4 months, just because no one had the technology, no one had the product, and no one really even knew Nu Skin yet. And I think we're still at that place where no one even knows Nu Skin yet, especially in Hawaii and across the US. Like, not a lot of people know us yet. And so what I would highly suggest to do is that everyone should get at least 1 to 4. I think Annabelle, who I'm staying with here, this is her house in San Diego. We're in San Diego today. She already pre-sold 4 of them. She has 4 already sold. And so, this is a great time to get them in the hands of your distributors. And now that's why. The why is so you can pre-launch and Lomi massage the market, get everyone ready. And when they get there, so let's say, for an example, I order a few, I get Leilani one. She's going to order her own, but just for an example, I'm going to order a couple. Let's say, Leilani, here you go. She buys one for me and she goes, okay, what do I do? You go out and you demonstrate it. You tell everybody, you scream and shout. Like, imagine the iPhone was coming out and no one knew what a smartphone was. Like, that's kind of where we're at. No one knows what a smartphone is. And you have the first smartphone. And some people are like, that's witchcraft. What do you mean I can have a FaceTime conversation or I can talk to people? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, some people just won't get it. But some people will say, wait a minute, you can body sculpt and have pain relief in like a matter of minutes. Oh, that's going to be huge. How do I make money? Like, how do I get involved? What do I do? Like, that's the people that we're looking for, right? And so I'm going to tell you what to do. Number 1, get your product. Number 2, it doesn't come out till the 27th. So we have 2 days left until it comes out anyway. So we have time, right? Now, if you can or not able to get product, regardless of getting or not getting the product, I would highly suggest to promote it and start collecting pre-orders. And how I like to talk to people is I like to say, hey, we're launching a new technology. No one has this yet. It can help to remove cellulite. It's great for, I would say, soreness relief. If you want to be legal, I wouldn't say pain relief. I would say it helps to relieve soreness. And also, too, we can get rid of that unwanted cellulite that you have. And it just depends on what gel you're using or what activating gel you're using or body shaping gel. And then I would post online and actually make stories. And I would actually, so if you do a post, I would highly suggest not to just post this picture. I have seen some people post just a picture of a product and say, this helps with this, this, and this. Let me know if you want one. No one really cares. I'm going to just say that so very, very nicely. No one cares. But if you say, hey, how many of you want to lose your hair? This is probably a better photo to show. Now I get it why she blanked those out. Now I understand. So if you want, this is a great product that will help you to get rid of the unwanted cellulite. And she's just had a baby too. So this is literally right after she had a baby, my friend in Chile. Also too, this is great for anyone that has any of these kind of problems, right? Any cellulite, any pains, anything like that. This is our friend Lisby. This is 2 sessions is what she was saying. This is 2 sessions. And also too, it's great here. So this person here in Korea, I believe, lost about 2 centimeters, which is about an inch, I think it's about a full inch off her belly, which is very nice within 5 minutes, as you can see here, right? 5 minutes. Also too, here's us trying it out. We got to try it out with Bob Howe, our friend Bob Allen. Bob has one. So we went to Bob's house and we had to borrow it from Bob. And then here's our friend Tatiana Cabeza. which she said this is something that she used right after having a baby, like immediately after having a baby. This is 45 days after. And she is a fitness person, but I don't think she was really working out. This is something we tried not to work out with. This is something we just tried to get results only using the spa. So this is a 45-day result. And you can tell by her face, her arms. You can tell that she wasn't working out because just because of the tone, you can see the tone of the arms are pretty like same. It's just that the skin is a little different, right? And so even the belly too. Look at the belly, right? Belly's looking good. And then even to like the backside here. So you can kind of see the difference of how it's more tight and more lifted, right? On both sides. And then so what I would highly suggest is just to do pictures like this. And you can take these from me. You can screenshot these if you want them. I would just screenshot them that we have them in your phone now. And if not, we can put these in some of the groups. And you can see here some pretty significant results just after 4 weeks of using these products. And here's a great little testimony. So this is something, if you don't have that on you, then I would use these type of pictures. Sorry, try that again. I would use these photos to actually show lymphatic draining and how it works. That way you can start taking pre-orders. That's a really good idea. And you can do like this, like what Lay does, right? Like Lay takes the picture, she uses the product. We have to go to Bob's house, we have to bribe Bob with food and beer, and we have to bribe him with food and beer. So that way we can borrow his machine, right? I'm like, hey, we just want to borrow. We couldn't even leave. Alan, he wouldn't even let me leave the house with it. He's like, you can't leave with it. My wife uses it every day and every night, and she's going to be mad if you take it. So you can't take it. So I said, okay, we're going to come over. We're going to try it. We're going to use it. And then we're going to just take photos and do videos as much as we can with it. So this is the little machine here, and it works really well. So if anybody has, Alan, if you want to jump in, please do. We're talking about how to sell and how to pre-order.
Well, just for sure, just demo. That's been the secret weapon. We've been trying to do at least 3 demos a day, but I think if you can do more, it's better. And then once you get some people, then ask them, hey, you know anybody with this kind of pain or this kind of things? Oops, sorry, a little loud over here. But if they have that kind of pain or that kind of things, or if anybody they know want to lose some weight, that's what Annabelle did, right? She just kind of showed it to her cousins and friends, and then they all are, getting us more people to look for the product as well. Yeah,
absolutely. And Alan, if you don't have the product on you, how would you suggest is the best way to market this to get some pre-orders?
I mean, you can definitely do the facial spa with body gel, and the new gels are available in the US, so you can get some experience. I think the key is to get some experience, because once you get the experience, and you can introduce it to others. Yeah, that's the best.
I love that. And for, I think most of us on here have either a Lumi spa or a facial spa or have something. So, if you're sitting in front of someone, Alan, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I only have a Lumi spa, I'm sitting in front of someone, I would highly suggest to demo the Lumi spa on them. That way they can just see the demonstrable, which means demonstratable product, and how that it actually works. And then you can actually be like, okay, this. You just want to show you this so you know the product works. But there's a new technology coming out, and I'm taking pre-orders that you can use for your entire body.
Yeah,
Alan, I've seen people's face lifted with just back neck demos.
Yeah, for sure. That works, and the key is really just to demonstrate the difference of the product, and once people start really like understanding that, yeah, the thing actually produced a result right away. Wow, they're kind of like stoked about it. Then you can introduce them to the pictures and tell the story. Show and tell, I guess, is the best way I can say it.
I love that. Yeah, definitely show and tell. So if everybody has it on them, demonstrate something that you have. And if you don't have any product on you, just in case you're brand new, ask for photos from your upline, ask for any sort of information that you can share. Because when we first had the facial spa, I didn't even own a facial spa. I had to like wait for Alan to be there. And some days he, if he's available or not available, when we first got started, like some days I didn't have that. So I just called my friends, and I've actually sold these without anything on me. And it was just before and after photos and the confidence of my communication to my friends of, hey, this is a new technology. It's coming out. We're going to be the ground floor, grassroots. We're the first ones to have it. So would you like an opportunity to be the first one? Was my conversation. It wasn't, hey, Alan, buy this for yourself so you can use it on you and your, significant other. No, it was, get this. We're launching the new technology, and that way you can share it with your friends. And this is going to be an extraordinary business, is the route that I went.
That's awesome. Yep, absolutely. Well, anyway, everybody knows that the 27th is the day for Canada. So, it's kind of nice to have a couple of them around so that when you sell them, you have them on hand. You don't have to order it at that point. I do recommend, 2 to 4 on hand because, and then we don't put it in the hands of customers. Customers are waiting until it launches. But for people that are going to actually show it and introduce it to others, those distributors are very valuable to have one, as you can see in your experience, Grant. Having it and being able to show it right live like that, it's really amazing. And then take pre-orders for customers. Let them know December is probably going to be the ship date for those. But if they want to introduce you to a bunch of people, then you'll reserve one of those very special ones for them.
Absolutely.
And we will be able to get them, in Canada, after the 27th. So I just want to make sure that everybody realizes that the first batch of 4,000 sold in a couple hours. So I wouldn't wait till midday to order, because I don't know how many they got, but 4,000 sold the first run like instantly. And I think this is going to be even more aggressive this time.
Yeah, and it's going to be launched exactly at 10 a.m. Just so everyone's aware, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So in Hawaii, that's 7 a.m. Hawaii, and everybody can kind of figure out 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And so it's going to
probably get online 30 minutes before, just to make sure everybody knows what to do. And I'll try and stay in communication with the company, because sometimes we do have like little online glitches or things, and we can at least get everybody relaxed and say, okay, well, they're coming online, here it is. And then it went live, and then boom, order. And then it's a little more, I know, it's nice to have some communication sometimes, rather than everybody trying to call the company and going, what's going on?
Yeah. And so you have 3 different packages that you can get. And so remember, these are Canadian prices here. So if for this package for $455 US would be $329. There's one with just the body serum itself. But I would highly suggest this one is what I would highly suggest. Either do the both, of course, that's the best. But if not, the single one here is going to come with the activating gel that is not available in the US. So I would highly suggest maybe to get an extra activating gel. That way it would last you at least 2 months before December comes around. And the price is going to be $290 USD. So that's pretty phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, I know. I'm getting 3. Alan, I'm getting 3 of them. And so
Hey,
for sure.
Grant.
Hi.
Grant, hi, it's Jacqueline. Sorry to interrupt. I actually have been telling everyone that was US prices. But
Perfect.
man, if it's
sell it as
I mean, if that's Canadian, oh my gosh, this is really amazing.
You know what, Jackie, you gotta pay for shipping, and you should make some profit as well. So at least $50 of profit.
Wow.
So yeah. I think we've been selling it at about $450, really. That's really the realistic price for it.
Well, then,
and people can buy the gels here, So they
Yeah.
just buy, a lot more gels over here. And remember that when you guys actually do demos, we're really also trying to get people to get detox, because that has given the biggest body shaping results, by doing the detox and using the products to do the detox has been remarkable. I just was on the phone with a guy today, a three-way call with Tran Fan, and she had a guy that's going to Mexico, and he was all worried, like, "Oh, I don't think I'll be able to stay on the detox in Mexico." I said to try and just get him on the product today, do body shaping, demos on him, just give him back treatments and give him as much as you can, like every day, if he can get that done. And then in 15 days, he'd be ready for Mexico. Because I actually did my detox in Mexico, eating, like octopus with vegetables, grilled fish. I mean, there is choices over here you can do. He said he was going to be with a bunch of friends, and they're going to just put things in his plate and eat, which is a little troublesome. But this is not really food centric as when we try to diet. That's the detox is not as food centric. I mean, I definitely wouldn't eat chicharron every day or something like that. But yeah, no, it's been quite flexible. I'm so happy that I'm in Mexico right now, and I'm maintaining my shapely figure. Even here, I mean, that's remarkable. It really is remarkable.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Well, I gotta
Thank
go.
you.
I'm running out of light.
Yeah, don't worry. Thank you so much for
I gotta go too.
participating.
I'm in darkness too. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
That's not the reason. But anyway, thank you guys.
You're welcome, Jackie. And so, yeah, so like Alan said, so definitely if you can start doing detox, our detox formula is, our green shakes and or golden shakes, our new biome meta, our life pack, and also to our and our vitality as well. So we mix those 3 packets together, and they give some pretty amazing results for a detox. And if anyone's interested in a detox, let us know, or put in the chats in any of your groups you're in, and your upline or sponsor will definitely be able to help you. One last thing before we let everybody go, just a friendly announcement from Ann Pham here. Starting tomorrow to the end of the month, and Reina sent me this too, so thank you, Reina and Ann, that every order of $500 will receive a free box of collagen. So that's pretty wonderful. I like that for a couple of reasons. One, you can use that to take, or 2, you can put those, comes with 30 of them. You can put that in little packets and you can give it to people and let them try it. When I shipped out my toothpaste, I would add that in there. Denise, this might be a great idea for you, since you're going to buy a thing of toothpaste and supplements. You can package those together, do $500 with a product, get your collagen, and I would highly suggest to give those out, especially if it's free. I like to give those out to everybody to try. And then once that happens, normally 1 out of at least, 3 to 10 people out of the 30 packets will definitely start ordering that on a subscription base. And so that I really, really like as well. But thank you everyone for joining us. I will put the link, our YouTube link that we have here. I'll put that in our group chat and in our WhatsApps. That way everyone can have this video as well. But remember, the key right now is focus on detox, get people supplementation and the shakes, either golden or green shake, right? Depends if you like dairy or not. Second one is going to be your meta and new biome, which is going to help for the gut health and the trim down. And then also I like to add the life pack, nano or regular, with the R2 day. Now, why? Because you're going to have first your proteins, your meal replacement, you're going to have your gut health and things that will slim you down for cellulite and belly and bloating. And then third, you'll have your nutrition, and you'll have energy. So you get your full detox program all in one. And that's been really phenomenal for Leilani's team, for my team, and I believe for Alan as well. So if you guys have any questions on that, please let your upline know. Just say, the detox program, and they should know what and how to coach you on that. I'll take some couple of questions. Any preguntas, any questions before we let everyone go? just in case. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any questions, put them below, and then we will comment and talk and get you answers. But if anyone has any questions, please put it in the chat and or just unmute yourself. No? Todo bien? Everybody good? All right, seems like everybody's good. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Aloha. And don't forget, Friday, come and join us Friday. We're gonna have Leilani here for Friday. She's gonna be talking about some products. And we will see you guys Friday, same time, same place. Aloha, make it a great rest, make it a great day.